Okay, so let's get started then. Thanks so much to everyone for being here. We're really excited for this event this evening. As you guys are well aware, this is the Yay Boost Acceleration Program final pitch event. My name is Claire Sterngold, and I am the Yay Community Manager for the International Trade Center, leading on running this exciting acceleration program with the team from Kumasi Hive. We're really thrilled to be featuring 7 of the 20 accelerated ventures here tonight, the 7 finalists who will get their chance to pitch before our esteemed jury for a chance to win $3,000 US. So that's the focus of tonight. How it will run is that each presenter will pitch for 4 minutes. Then the jury will get to ask questions for 10 minutes before we move on to the next presenter. We ask all of the members of the audience to please make sure you keep your microphones muted for the evening, because we know that we don't want to distract the pitchers while they are presenting. It's very important that they make their best appeal to our esteemed jury. So before we jump into the pitches, I'm just quickly going to give it to our Kumasi team to briefly share about themselves and as well about the program. Then I'll share a short video on the Yay community, and then I'll briefly introduce the jury before we jump into the pitches. So Alex, can I pass it over to you?
Sorry. Good evening, everyone. My name is Alexander Enim Ajobo, and a business associate at Kumasi Hive. So Kumasi Hive is an innovation hub for rapid prototyping of ideas. We also provide startup support services and also promote youth entrepreneurship as a way of addressing critical social, economic, and developmental challenges. Through our hardware incubator, we incubate selected promising hardware startups, helping them to move from idea stage through to prototyping and also products for market stage with both technical and business development support. We also have a business accelerator program which focuses on hardware startups and provide complete startup support services to help them achieve growth, thereby contributing to the sustainable socio-economic growth of Africa. Now, in collaboration with ITC, we co-designed and jointly rolled out an acceleration program that is aimed at supporting young Ghanaian export-ready enterprises to internationalize and also to build a local YE chapter or YE chapter, which is popularly called. And this YE chapter is also an interconnected network of young entrepreneurs that seek to organize activities aimed at enhancing the entrepreneurial capacities of the network. So for some months now, we've had 20 businesses that have demonstrated impact go through the 14 weeks Yay Boost Acceleration Program. And to mark the end of the acceleration program, 7 promising businesses were selected through a mock pitch to compete for a prize. Now, I would like to thank you and everyone for being here with us today. We are pleased to be able to welcome those of you that have been with us for over 14 weeks now, and as well as those who are joining any of our events for the very first time. As today marks the final day of our 14 weeks and also the end of our very first virtual acceleration program, we are proud to be able to host it today with you all. Before we get started, I'd like to express my sincere appreciation to all of you who generously helped to make this event come together and also to become a success, most especially to our partners, that's International Trade Center, members of the jury, and also our participants who are here with us as well. I wish you all the best, and I hope tonight's gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you.
Thanks, Alex. That's really nice opening remarks. So moving into this brief video that I mentioned, where I'll quickly use this video to share more about the Yay community. So I will share my screen. You guys should see a white screen now, and I'll get started.
We believe that positive and real change is going to come from the next generation of entrepreneurs. Driven, young entrepreneurs from across the world are finding solutions for the world's largest challenges like climate change, urban development, health issues, and youth unemployment. Being a young entrepreneur is exciting, but not always easy. That's why we set up the Yeah Community, the online community for and by young entrepreneurs. The Yeah Community connects young entrepreneurs from around the world to coaches, resources, growth funding, and, of course, other young entrepreneurs.
The Yeah Community is an interesting platform in that it brings together young entrepreneurs to inspire them and to motivate them to take control of their own future.
So I think the online community for young entrepreneurs really is a valuable platform, especially because it's worldwide. You meet entrepreneurs from all over around the world, and they share their stories. So you can actually learn a lot from them.
My experience with YE community has been very rich and fruitful. I've engaged with them because of their mentorship program, which has given me a great mentor. She has helped me to consolidate my business plan and move from the prototype phase to the business and product phase. Also, IE Community has given me the opportunity to present my work to investors and policymakers at the UN, the G20, and other places. And in addition, I've made great friends from all over the world.
Through the community, you can reach out to other young entrepreneurs in your country and beyond to learn from their experiences, find business opportunities, or just have a cup of coffee. And the best thing is, it's free. So, what's stopping you? Connect, learn, and grow by joining the fastest growing global community of young entrepreneurs today. See you on the Yeah Community.
Awesome. So now you guys know all about the Yeah Community. So I can just immediately jump in to sharing about our amazing jury that we have here with us tonight. So I'll start off with Morris Kashinko, who is the Managing Director of Kumasi Hive. Morris is the current Managing Director for Kumasi Hive and is an experienced innovator with 5 years of experience in project management, hub administration, marketing, and a chartered global investment fellow. Next up, we have David Coleman. David Coleman is the growth lead at VC4A and the founder of COLE, Council for Local Experts. David is the current growth lead at VC4A. He is a multidisciplined, versatile marketing professional with 15 years of integrated marketing communications experience, developing campaigns, market-ready solutions for global brands. He is passionate about customer needs, data-driven consumer insights, and value creation. Next up, we have Samuel Dentu, who is the Deputy CEO for the Ghana Export Promotion Authority. Samuel is the current Chief Executive Officer, of Finance and Operations for GEPA, the Ghana Export Promotion Authority. In that position, he is responsible for driving innovative solutions and projects in the agribusiness, services, industrial arts and handicrafts, as well as manufacturing sectors of export. He was the executive lead in the formulation of Ghana's 10-year National Export Development Strategy, and is supposed to deliver USD 29 billion in NTE by 2029 for the current USD 3 billion. He is currently managing the implementation of the strategy by GEPA and all relevant national and private institutions. Welcome, Samuel. Next up, we have Hanan Tefor, who is the 2020 Mo Ibrahim Fellow and Advisor to ITC. She is the Mo Ibrahim Fellow from Sudan. As part of her fellowship, she has been working at the International Trade Center, supporting the Office for the Executive Director and the Office for Africa. She has wide experience in international development and financial services, and previously worked as a research fellow at the Economic Policy Research Institute. She has also worked as the Mennonite Economic Development Associates Invest East program and began her professional career at Willis Towers Watson. Her investment consulting role at WTW involved conducting research on multi-asset funds and providing institutional clients with coordinated investment strategy solutions. She also holds a master's degree in development economics from SOAS University and a degree in business studies from Cass Business School. Welcome, Hanan. And last but certainly not least, we have Eric Young, who is the CEO of Green Tech Capital Partners. Eric Young is the Chief Executive Officer and founder of Green Tech Capital Partners. He earned his business degree at the European Business School in France. He developed a unique investment approach that combines funding, knowledge transfer, and capacity building. He specializes in working with startups, global strategy, and business and development. Since he was very young, he has traveled extensively and lived in various countries. In 2019, he received an award for the Innovation for Development from the, and I'm not going to pronounce this correctly because I'm not German, so apologies for that, Discher Unternehmenspreis für Entwicklung. Maybe Jenny can help me out there because I'm not sure I'm doing that justice. And he has a passion for basketball, and he used to be a professional player in his youth. Welcome, Eric. Wow. So as you guys can see, we have a fully stacked jury for tonight, and we are ready to get started. So thanks to all the jury members for taking the time. Let's just jump right into the first presenter of the night, Prince Agbata. Prince, are you with us? If you can say hello.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Prince from Ghana.
Great to have you here, Prince. So, Alex, I believe you're going to be sharing the screen on Prince's behalf. Is that correct?
No, I do not have any slides.
Oh, okay.
Did I
Prince,
share my screen?
yes, let me give you permissions. Just 1 second. All right. You should now be able to share your screen. And just so everyone knows, Jenny will be timing you. When you're ready, let us know and we will start the timer and we will stop you at 4 minutes on the dot. So we hope you have been practicing. Let us know when you're ready, Prince.
Okay, can you hear me?
We can hear you.
All right, so my name is Prince. I'm the CEO of Koliba. I would like to start off with a story of Gifty. Gifty here, another name for her is AKA Double Track. She's 64. I met her in the year 2015 on the landfill here in Cape Coast. She works 6 hours a day picking up plastic waste from the landfill, and she has 2 daughters. And her work has been so tremendous that she picks up enough plastic, but mostly middlemen take them off from her at a lower price and sell it at a higher price. The key problem here is that Ghana generates about 1.7 million tons of plastic waste per annum. We are really recycling less than 2% of that, and it's estimated that we can cash in over $580 million in just recycling our plastic waste alone. It's a very bigger problem in the sense that households, enterprises, and institutions all have their plastic picked up by a traditional or individual waste picker, and all of these goes into the traditional landfills. There is no segregation of any form, and this is where people like Gifty pick up the trash and then sell them off to middlemen, again, who give them low value for their plastic materials because they are polluted at that moment. At Koliba, what we're doing is we have a two-way approach. We have a mobile app, which is on our Play Store here in Ghana, and the app gives you locations of our community buyback centers, our deposit centers. On the app, you can also request for a pickup, which connects you to a Koliba pickup person that can pick the material up and give you an incentives. The incentive model is arranged in forms of cash, food items, and health insurance. When the materials comes to our end, we recycle them. So the unique proposition here is that we're providing recycling services at people's fingertips. There is incentive in form of cash and other forms of food items and reward. We are ensuring there is consistent supply of plastic materials to customers. When the materials come to our end at Koliba, what we do is that all the PET, HDNL forms of plastic are washed. We have a cold and hot wash system where they are processed, crushed. PET is exported to our customers in a bottle-to-bottle technology, and other forms of plastics are recycled locally and sold locally. Hello?
Yes, we can still hear you.
Yeah.
Sorry, my slide is it's okay.
There you go, it's working now.
Yeah, our revenue model we started off in 2019 with $35,000, and this month, in the past 6 months, we've made about $85,000 in sales. We are also estimating to make much more in sales in terms of next year. We're looking at increasing our production to 75 metric tons per month. We're currently doing about 65 metric tons per month this year, and we are looking to increase that to 250 metric tons by 2024. We have key partnership with UNDP, Vito, Unilever in the current in Ghana. Our strategy plan for scaling is to recycle 3,600 metric tons per year in revenue by next year. Last year, we raised about $250,000 in investment. We are also looking to raise about $5 million, and the focus of the $5 million is to go into a bottle-to-bottle technology. Factories like Coca-Cola, Unilever are looking to ensure that they are having a bottle-to-bottle food-grade recycling materials by 2025, and our goal is to ensure that we have that strategy and invest and have a final product that will meet those needs. We're also looking at employing over 3,000 direct work and also offsetting over 5,000 metric tons of CO2 emission by that same year. We have an amazing team of people working with us, myself, who have been in the sector for over 5 years, our CFO, who is a chartered accountant, and our team.
Countdown is up. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
4 minutes over.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Great job, Prince. Thank you. Thank you for that. And we appreciate you just almost made it in time. So now you can leave your slides up because maybe the jury will want to ask you a few questions or have you go back to a certain slide. So I'll just start going through each jury member one by one. And Jenny, if you can also set the timer for 10 minutes in total here. So Morris, do you have any questions for Prince?
Yeah, I mean, I see his ask, and a great presentation, by the way. I see that they've made some steady financial growth. I just wanted to know, even though because they have a huge ask, what would they use the $3,000 for?
Thank you very much. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, please go ahead.
Thank you. So the $3,000, we are looking at setting up what we call an ocean recovery project here in Accra. And it ties into the project we've been running since in May this year, where we're targeting plastic coming in from the estuaries across Accra and recovering them. So the focus is to invest that money in one of the setup. It costs us $3,000 to $5,000 in investment to set up a center, and that will capture ocean plastic from the estuaries, either from Polygonal or from any of the estuary points that leads to the ocean here in Accra.
Okay, no further questions. Yeah, I'm sure that you will want to say more.
Thanks, Maurice. All right, next, David, do you have a question?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes,
yeah,
we hear you.
I don't know if I missed it, but the lady who you started with, you started off talking about a lady, and I didn't really understand how she fit into your story. Are you paying? Are you going to help these people who find waste?
Thank you.
To earn an income? Sorry, go ahead.
Awesome, thank you. So our revenue model is tied into working with waste speakers. So 80% of our workers are women, waste speakers. And what we're doing is to change the dynamic of waste speakers. Our platform is allowing people like Gifty connect to the platform. Like I said, the app is enabling people to request for a pickup where it's connected to people like Gifty. And so what we're basically doing is to allow waste speakers have access to clean materials, which means that they don't have to be paid low fares for their materials. Number two, we are giving them PPEs and giving them insurance and giving them a fair wage instead of a minimum wage. And so we work with waste speakers in the value chain. They've been there before we came in. We are not saying Koliba is a tiny new project. There were systems that were available and informal. And what we're doing is to change that dynamics for waste speakers. And so her story has been very tremendous. She still works with us today. And it's what inspired us for what we do today.
How much is she earning now?
So currently she is a factory manager. She started off by picking up plastic waste, where she's making 1,000 cedis per ton. I don't know if I should translate that to dollars, but
That's
currently
fine.
factory manager, she's making 850 Ghana cedi per month, and she has accommodation as well.
Thanks.
Thanks, David. So I actually see that Eric has raised his hand, so I'll jump ahead to Eric and then come back to Samuel and Hanan.
Hi, Prince. Thank you for the presentation. I think the presentation is quite clear. I have one question regarding from a perspective of an investor. What is the exit strategy that you propose to an investor in this kind of business?
So the exit strategy, for instance, the last investment we raised was more of a convertible note. So we did a debt at 3% per annum, and then we did equity. So in case we didn't pay up and pay up that money in 2 years, it's converted into equity. So our strategy currently has also been if an investor is not able to push in more money, for instance, we're exiting an investor in September and we are doing a fundraising. If an investor, a part of the clause is if an investor is not able to push in more money, say we want to raise X amount of money and you cannot push in, then we can, the clause allows us to offer it to investors on the board first. If they can't, then we can offer it out as an open bid. However, for an investor with a lower investment, there's an option where they can sell off their share, but also they can make the offer first to board members to exit, and also when there's a bigger opportunity to raise more money. So it depends. We discuss with the investor on the investor agreement on how the exit strategy should be. But generically, we generic in terms, we also have our interest at heart.
Okay, thank you.
All right, next, Samuel.
Okay, thanks, Claire. Prince, that's a beautiful presentation. I particularly like your scaling up strategy. I would have loved to hear more about that, but of course, there's not much time. I'd like to ask you, have you done any export at all since you started this project?
Yes, so currently we export 65 metric tons of materials every month. This is about 340 feet containers. We export to Recycling in the UK, Ecobera in Portugal, and Canada. So we are always exporting all of our PET materials. There's no company in West Africa that recycles final products. And so the material comes to our factory, we process them, hot wash, cold wash, bag them in a 500 bed sack, 500 kg per sack, and then a container, 40 feet container.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. You said you are doing how much now? 60,000 metric tons?
65 tons per month.
No, your production, your total production is what? 65
metric tons per month.
Okay, and you want to do 75 next year, right?
Yes, based on the current growth that we have, if we're still going at the same rate, it means that we would be doing 75 next year.
Okay, but don't you think that is not ambitious enough? Looking at the extent of the opportunity that you have, I'm not sure how many or how much of your targets in terms of your raw materials are able to comfortably query your system and even sell it for you by word of mouth. I think that you are not doing too much around upscaling your raw material base. I don't know what your production capacity is, but I think that 15,000 additional next year is less ambitious. What would you say to that?
So the bottom line is the money we raised this year went mostly into investment into CapEx, and the machine we have cannot exceed 75 metric tons per month at the highest peak. And these machines will hopefully, we're hoping by this year and next year, we're going to raise more money that will take us and help us grow our stock. So it's two things in the recycling space. It's about getting a machine that can do huge capacity, And number 2 is about building a collection stock. And we started off by collecting just 2 tons per month. We're doing 65 tons now. The machine capacity that we can do, we need to turn the machines around is 75. And we will raise more money. We're in talk with key people, and we are hoping to increase that to 150 and 250 by 2024. And all of this ties down to our investment plans and our goals as well.
Great.
So for us,
Thanks. Thanks.
Great, thank you. All right, Hanan, last question to you.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much for the presentation. It's very insightful, and it's a great initiative that you have going on. I wanted to ask you about your partnerships. What exactly do they entail, and how you intend to scale your partners, or use your partnerships, or leverage your partnerships to scale your business per se?
Thank you so much. So for instance, we've worked largely with the UNDP, and I did say the key challenge is talk. UNDP has partnered with us. They've invested over 60,000 USD, and the focus was to set up buyback centers and deposit centers for the collection of our stock. And this allowed us to increase our current stock from the current 25 metric tons to 65 metric tons. It was a significant increase. Coca-Cola is expressing commitment of looking to even give us a letter of intent if we can do bottle-to-bottle technology. We're also collecting for Coca-Cola. We're collecting for Unilever. Engine, we have buyback centers, which is using the Engine and Total service stations as a collection point as well. Total is also, Vito is also supporting us in collecting and increasing our collection capacity. So this is basically some of the key partnerships that we've built.
Okay, all right, thank you for that.
Thank you.
Great.
Perfect. So 5 seconds left on the clock, so that was perfect timing, and we can move on.
Perfect. So let's go to our next presenter. Prince, thank you for sharing your screen. Now I believe, Alex, you'll be in charge of sharing the next slides.
Yep.
So perfect. So Hamza Mabruka is our next presenter, who is the founder of Infolt's Groundnut Products. So we'll just give the presentation a minute to load. Hamza, when you want Alex to switch to the next slide, please just say next slide so he knows. And when you're ready, please begin and we'll start the clock.
Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm ready.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm Hamza Mabruka and the founder of Influx Groundnut Products Limited. So basically what we do at Influx Groundnut Products Limited is we're into the growing, processing and marketing of groundnuts and its products. Our mission is to promote locally made products by helping farmers through agricultural training programs and provision of modern tools to boost groundnut production in the northern sector of Ghana. Next slide, please. So our team is made of 4 people, myself, the founder, and Mr. Baba, who is the technical advisor, Mr. Francis, the co-founder, who is experienced in industrial analysis and monitoring, and Frederick, who is in charge of our sales and management. Next slide, please. So the problems Influx hope to solve is one, financial limitation. So we did a survey on the communities we are currently operating on, and we realized that the farmers do not have the finances to produce on a large scale. So it affects the price of the groundnut products. And upon all this, so there's no ready market for such products. And also these farmers don't really have enough knowledge on viable seeds and all that. And they don't really know the trends on agriculture based on the survey we did. And also all these things have to increase the cost of groundnut products. Next slide. So Influx is solving this by provision of ready markets where we come in to buy the groundnuts from them and we use it to manufacture our groundnut products. And financial liberation, we are solving this through the introduction of the Influx Farmer Part 2, which I'll be explaining in the next slide. And the third is training and mentorship, where Mr. Baba, people like Mr. Baba come in to provide training for these farmers to have well knowledge in the agri industry. Next slide. So these are our products. We have the groundnut paste, groundnut cooking oil, chutney powder, coated groundnuts, roasted salty groundnuts, and the Influx groundnut cookies. Next slide. Okay, so our business model. Our business makes money through the sales of our products, packaging, services as a product, and e-commerce. Next slide. So what the Influx Farm, no, back please. So what the Influx Farmers Project Pack do is that we provide plowing fee and the seeds, and we decide on anything necessary for the farmers. So they do the farming, then we get 20% commission on each farm unit we do for the farmers. We don't take it back in the form of money, but we take it back in the form of groundnut, which is our raw product. Next slide. Our market opportunity. According to a survey made by Jolie Mensah, who says that Ghanaians consume groundnut and its product twice in a week. And according to the Ghana Statistical Board, Upper West alone have a population of 849,123. And going back to the survey, Jolie Mensah made that we have a consumer of 679,298. Bioflux is just getting 5% of these consumers, which will give us 3,964. Though we currently have 7 outlets in Accra and other parts of the region, and we make 10% on each product we sell. So on average, we sell 100 products, making a daily revenue of 1,000 cedis and annual revenue of 365,000, including the 20% commission we take from our Influx Farmers project. Next slide. Okay, so our competition. We've looked at the competitors in the industry, and we can assure you that we are in a good competition where most of our clients have come to tell us that our products are really quality, because most of the groundnut products, especially the groundnut paste they buy in the market, are usually mixed with flour, but ours is naturally made of the groundnuts. Only the groundnuts. Next slide. Okay, so our impact. We've also created a foundation under the Influx product as a business to show our cooperative responsibility that has given back to the community, and our foundation is hitting on SDG 4, whereas our business is hitting on SDG 8. And all these are achieved through our business and our foundation. Thank you.
Hamza, I'm sorry, the time is up. Thank you.
Excellent job. I can see you are really working to get through it. Thank you for that, Hamza. Really well presented. So I'm going to start in reverse order this time with the judges. So Hanan, do you have a question for Hamza?
My question was about the market opportunity. Can you just go over it quickly, because it was quite rushed, so I didn't get the full didn't get the full understanding of it. So if you can just go over this a bit more.
Okay, so what I said concerning the market opportunity was that a survey made by Jolie Mensah, who states that Ghanaians consume Ghana tennis products twice in a week. And looking at the Ghana Statistical Service population of the Upper West, we have 849,123. Reversing to the survey made by, the research made by Jolie Mensah, we currently have a consumer of groundnut product of 679,298. Bioflux is just targeting 5% of these consumers, which will give us 3,964. We just use Upper West as our sample population, though we have other outlets across the country. Thank you.
Are you also looking to export potentially?
Yes, please.
Have you identified any market opportunities within Africa or abroad potentially?
Yes, please. We've identified markets in Kenya, Zimbabwe, and in the UK.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, next up, I will go to Mr. Samuel Dentu. Please go ahead.
Okay. Hamza, good presentation. Well done.
Thank you.
I want to ask you whether you think you are export ready. If yes, tell me why. If no, tell me why.
Okay, yes, because right now we currently have markets in the market to export, and we can meet the demand because we currently have an 100-acre farmland we are working on. Thank you.
So you think you are export ready?
Yes, please.
How much export have you done since you started?
Okay, we've exported 50 kg of groundnut paste to UK and 25 to Kenya and 30 to Zimbabwe.
So do you know about Ghana Export Promotion Authority?
Yes, I've heard about it, and GIPC as well.
Have you registered?
Not yet. I've been trying to get to their social media handles, but whenever I search, what comes up is GIPC.
Okay, so listen, I don't know, Claire, if I'm able, I'm allowed to say something.
Yes, I
more.
can hear you. Yeah.
So I think you have a good product, but you also have a lot of competition. I think you underrate your competition. I think okay, let me Claire, let me end here. I think I have a lot to tell her, but maybe the time isn't enough. So thanks for the answers and well done.
Thank you.
And there's always time to connect after Mr. Dentu. So this is
Absolutely. I'm going to do that. Yeah.
Great. So next up, I will go to Eric. Eric, do you have a question for Hamza?
Yes, I have a question for Hamza. Hamza, how do you imagine that you could scale your business?
Please, I can hear you clearly.
How do you imagine scaling your business? You know.
Okay, thank you so much for the question. We are planning to scale. That's why I mentioned earlier on that we have an 100-acre farmland, but currently we are working on 15-acre, and we want to scale up using all the 100-acre and also to produce to meet the demands we have in Ghana and outside.
Okay, so just can I add just one question to complete, or?
Please go ahead.
Okay, so if you plan to increase by producing more, does your distribution capacity allows you also to do that, or you just getting based on the ratio of the market? So that's my second question.
Okay, so we have a lot of distributors across the country, and we also have middlemen coming in to support our business, where we give them a percentage on each product. So because of this, where we've brought in, we've really had a lot of distributors coming in all across the country. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I will go then to David Coleman. Please, if you have a question.
Yeah, I just wanted to could you just go over how you intend to use this particular investment if you were to get it?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly, please.
Yeah, I asked how you would intend to use the $3,000 if you were to win.
Okay, thank you very much. So we are intending to use 40% on our product development, which is basically about packaging and making the visibility of the product, and 30% for infrastructure to increase, to expand our production center, and also to acquire some machinery we will need, and also 12% for build out, that's employee recruitment, and 80% will go to sales and management. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Great job, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay, Maurice, if you have a question, please go ahead.
I think we've exhausted the 10 minutes, right? So let's just move on to the next one.
Nope, there's still time.
Oh, okay. My question was more about investment. Beyond the 3,000, what is her plan to get more investment? Because like the judges have said, I've realized that her product is worth it, but then I wasn't hearing anything about her ask, like beyond how much it is that the project is offering, so that if there's any opportunities beyond this place, people can get together to help her. I don't know whether I get what I'm trying to say.
Okay, thank you so much, Maurice, for the question. We are currently looking for investments where we will give 5% per annum on equity basis. Thank you. Hello?
All right. I think, Maurice, did you have a follow-up?
For now, it's okay.
Okay, excellent. So thank you everyone for your questions, and thank you, Hamza, for your great and very concise pitch. Next up, we have Isabella Mohammed, who is the founder of Bibella Telfer. So Isabella, are you here with us?
Yes, please. I'm here.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
You guys hold on a little. Let me get her slides up.
Okay, no problem. As soon as they are up, Isabella, just let us know and we will begin the timer.
Okay, we are good.
Okay, I'm ready. My name is Isabella Mohammed, the founder and creative director of Beletelfa. Next slide, please. Beletelfa is an evolutionary fashion brand that produces Afrocentric clothing and train young people sustainably in Ghana. Next slide. There have been a transformation from old style of clothing to contemporary style line. This has created a high demand on contemporary style line. In this regard, we at Beletelfa create evolutionary cutting-edge design to meet contemporary taste in our ready-to-wear, corporate and custom-made clothing line, alongside training young people in Ghana. Next slide, please. The fashion industry is by far estimated to be $2.4 billion US, with Ghana export value estimated to be $30 million US. With this in mind, our target markets are lovers of contemporary Afrocentric clothing between the ages of 20 to 50 in Ghana and beyond. Next slide. Next slide. Alongside creating quality and authentic style line, we provide training for the unemployed youth. We've been able to liaise with an American-based designer who sells our products in Texas and New Jersey. We've also acquired a working space and 4 sewing equipment to enhance our production. Next slide. Next slide. An average customized clothing is sold at $1,500 with the production cost of $250 cedis and $2,500 as a profit margin. Please, next slide. Next slide. I've been able to invest $10,300 of my savings into the business and have won $15,000 from Serve by MasterCard, which have all been invested into this business. With the $3,000 US, we'll be able to secure more machines to increase production and start the first phase of acquiring a showroom for our project. Next slide. My team comprises of myself with 6 years experience in fashion design and technology, Sakina, a machinist with 3 years hands-on experience in sewing, Joyce with 2 years hands-on experience in sewing as the machinist, and Linda, our ornamentation specialist with 3 years experience in fashion design. Next slide. By the end of 2025, we hope to create 225 employments in Ghana through our training and increase our revenue by 30,000 cedis to 60,000 cedis. Next slide. We are poised on our quest of becoming internationally recognized brand, and we believe the sky is never a limit. Thank you. Thank you.
Great job. Thanks, Isabella. And our first presenter to do it within 4 minutes. So that's definitely an achievement in and of itself. Great, great work. So now it's time for our panel of jury members. I will switch up the order again. So let's go with David Coleman. Do you have a question for Isabella?
Yeah, I've got a couple. You didn't really talk that much about your competition. I mean, there's obviously a lot of competition. How do you differentiate? I didn't see a lot of the designs that maybe you would be putting out there. How do you differentiate?
Okay, so there is a high competition in our market. So what differentiates our clothing line from the rest of the clothing line is we use African-based products like materials. Sometimes we produce our own fabrics to sew. So the designs are not designs you find on the market, that designs that we produced ourselves. And this differentiates us from our competitors. Aside that, we produce our products on time. That means we don't miss deadlines. We make sure that we meet the deadlines that any client gives us. So we are trustworthy when it comes to time. So the competition is large. What we are doing as a UPS is that we are producing our own garments with our own designs that differentiates us from the other designers in the market. Thank you.
Okay, well done.
Thank you, David. So next I will go to Hanan.
Is there a slide on the team and who you employ?
Team.
The team, the workers, the employees?
Yes, please.
Sorry, can I go back to it? Okay. So if you, I'm trying to understand, at the moment, are you, how profitable are you?
How profitable am I? So at the moment, we as I've said earlier on, we've been able to liaise with an American-based designer who buys and sells from us, and this brings in a lot of revenue. Alongside, we have secured a number of clients base who sew on, not occasionally, like regularly from us, so custom-made clothing from us. And these team members are people that I trained. They came in through the training and they've been able to know how to sew without supervision in the span of 6 months. So they are also helping to build, and they have experience, as in school experience of 3 years hands-on experience of sewing.
Okay, thank you. I wanted to know how do you plan to increase demand for your product given the fact that it's so competitive? Do you have like a marketing strategy, a social media initiatives? Do you plan on partnering with different buyers in different markets, or what's your plan?
Okay, so the plan is to have a social. I have a social media up on Instagram. Sorry, I have a social media account on Instagram and Facebook that we are able to convey our message to potential buyers and people who would love to buy these clothing items from us. Aside that, we want to create an online market that international the international markets will be able to buy directly from us. We also want to partner with other designers across the country and across the group who will be willing to also merge with us so that we'll be able to design and sell these products.
At the moment, do you have a strategy in place to kind of see this through?
Yes, please.
Can you tell me just a little bit more about it, maybe in 15 seconds? I know it's hard to do so. Just trying to get
the strategy. The strategy is more to sit down, design. To sit down, have our terms and conditions being attached, and we'll be able to produce garments, then release to them. Some will buy and sell from us. Some will ask us to buy with their demand. So the strategy is moving from our locally based to the international, making the brand internationally recognized.
Okay, all right. I have a few more questions, but I'll leave more time to the other panelists. But thank you so much. Great job.
Great. So next I will move to Maurice.
Thank you.
Yeah, hello.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. You can hear me? Oh, okay. Congratulations, Bella, on the journey. Then again, it's all about investment at this point. You talked about using social media as a yardstick for marketing. Beyond social media, I don't think social media is the only place that. Okay, let me just ask the question this way. Have you seen any growth in the people purchasing your products on social media, and by what markets?
Yes, I've seen a lot of growth in people purchasing, not just social media, But since we were able to get a permanent working space, that is a location, we've also seen growth in our client base, and this growth is massive. Because of this growth, we are unable to even meet all the demands. And we have workers, we have people interested, we have people who have been trained, but the equipment is not.
I get it. I get it. So you're using social media to be able to, garner clients and stuff like that.
Yes.
So with regards to exports, I asked that question in terms of export, because one of the things that this program is also very interested in is the ability for you to export your product. Do you have any export experience? And if so, how do you intend to, move to that level?
Okay, so before you can export any product, that means you are ready to produce the quantities that will come in. And at the moment, my slides will show that I have trained 9 people. These 9 people are ready to produce. So we are export ready. We've been able to liaise, as I said earlier on, with an American-based designer who buys and sells our products. So the main reason why I joined this program is to know the ways and means, the right channel that clientele from outside Ghana can buy the product directly, that it wouldn't just be channeled through one person, because this American-based designer is only selling our products in Texas and New Jersey. And I believe the rest of the world needs to see this product. And so if we're able to create that channel, people will be able to buy directly, and the brand will be made international. Thank you.
Okay, Bella. Claire, over to you.
Great, thank you, Maurice. So I'll go next to Samuel Dentu if you have a question.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Bella, good presentation. Well done.
Thank you.
My question is, what has been your biggest sale? I mean, your biggest production since you started this enterprise?
All right. So my biggest sale locally have been the production of 1,500 nose masks during the COVID season, which I made a profit of 3,000 Ghana cedis. And internationally, my biggest sale have been producing about 20 kaftans for the international based designer I spoke about, the one in the US. And we make about 2,500 profit on that sale. That have been my biggest sales, both locally and internationally. Thank you.
Thank you very much. But let me just say, by the way, that to be export ready is to register with Ghana Export Promotion Authority. Okay.
Yes.
Have you?
No, that is why I said that when I joined this, I wanted to know the right channels to be. So that is the main reason why I joined this program. So that I will know the right channels, the places to go, where to register, how to go about it, so that we kick the start.
Good. I think you came to the right place then. All right.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Excellent. So Eric, please go ahead if you have a question.
Yes. Thanks for the presentation. I think I understood that you're doing training for those women who can then after that, can produce for you. Did you build a specific program for them, or the training is just by experience?
Okay, so if I understood your question correctly, they are unemployed youth, they are SHS leavers, and they are summer school dropouts. So alongside creating our products, we also train these people to get the hands-on skill. Locally, we've been able to, we have certified certification, from the MVTI to train. So they are not just undergoing just any training, been certified by the MVTI in Ghana to train them. And so we give them the training, they're able to acquire the skills. Some are able to set up on their own. That is the aim, that they may be able to set up on their own, get money, be able to fend for their families. Aside that, some designers also need people to work with. So we feed these designers.
Time is up, unfortunately. Thank you. Great. Thanks to all the jury members for their questions. Please note your scores on Isabella, and we can go ahead and move to the next presenter. So our next, yes, please go ahead and put up the slides.
Yeah, so just a quick word to the jury. You can also leave your comments in the comment section so that you don't forget, because you know a lot of people are pitching. Thank you.
Good point. Thanks, Alex. So our next young entrepreneur, and something I also want to stress is that all of these people pitching before you tonight are under the age of 35. So all of your accomplishments are so impressive already. So next up is Adams Mohammed, who is the founder of Heritage Shea and Nuts Enterprise. Adams, are you with us?
Hello.
Hello. We can
Yes,
hear you.
I'm with you.
Great. Okay, so if Alex, you can post the slides, and we'll let you put it on full screen. Perfect. And, oh, Alex, it's, yeah, there we go. Okay. Great. So Adam, please go ahead. And when you're ready to switch slides, tell Alex by saying next slide. Go ahead.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adams Mohammed, founder of Heritage Shea and Nut Enterprise, located in the Savannah region of Ghana. Thank you. I started this business to solve the problem of unemployment after my training college education. From our research and feasibility studies, we realized a huge challenge in the market due to difficulties in accessing quality shea butter, both locally and internationally. Next. We took the opportunity to enhance and close the market gap by providing natural quality shea butter at a acceptable standard for the market, generating income and creating jobs. Next. What makes our product stand out is our price, which is affordable, quality, and we have a long shelf life product. Next. We target the local and international market, and we listed below our market segment. We serve in the local market and export market we are looking in next year. We make money, next slide. We make money by providing shea butter in large quantities for industries and shea butter mixed with other essential oil for home and family usages. Next. We've been able to achieve 78 salons that buy from us every week, 52 households, 2 small-scale cosmetic enterprises that buys quarterly. We have 4 prospect export companies in the US, and we've also raised an amount of 5,000 that we have used to purchase a plot of land for our processing center. Next. We have also completed registration of our business with the Food and Drugs Board Authority, and we have also in the Ghanaian industry, we have other companies that operate in the shea butter, but what makes our product stand out is that we package in smaller quantities and we distribute locally, and we are looking into the international market, and we are also into product innovation. Next. According to the Ghana Export Promotion Agency, the shea butter earnings in 2019 has reached $175 million, and we are looking forward to have 5% of the growing market in our next 10 years of operation. We are looking forward in raising an amount of 80,000 Ghana cedis to build our supply chain, support product innovation, make important improvement, as well as sales and distribution. Next. In the last 16 months, we have made a profit of 5,200, and we projected a third-year profit of 194,400. Next. We are made up of an amazing team of Adams Mohammed, who has a entrepreneurship learning training from the British Council for 1 year and MBSSI and MasterCard training programs for young African works. Ignatius Awute, who has over 4 years experience in marketing. And we have Tahiru Samad, who is also our accountant, who has experience in sales and distribution. And Napor Mary, who is an experienced woman who has over 40 years experience in shea butter processing. We are focused on looking up to become the top 10 shea butter processing companies in the Ghana and beyond the West Africa regions in our next 10 years of operation. And we are looking forward to see who among you will be looking forward to joining us in creating this
Time is
vision.
up, Adam. Time is up. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks, Adam. Really well put together. So let's go now to the jury for their questions. I'd like to start with Eric Young from Green Tech Capital. If you have a question for Adams, please go ahead.
Yes. So I would like to know if you do have, from a technology point of view, an expertise that allows you to expand this business. You plan to, because it's transformation. Hello, can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
The sound is just a bit crackly, Eric. I don't know if it's the mic, if you could hold it closer to your face.
Maybe because my network is shaky, as I told you at the beginning. So maybe that comes from here. But so I want to know if from a technological point of view, you have like a specific know-how that allows your organization to differentiate from the other transformation competition.
Yes, actually, from when we started as the enterprise, we realized that most of the industry, our competitors, are focusing on not only on the export market, but they don't even package into smaller quantities for the local market. They don't have a space for individuals that use the shea butter for their space and skincare. So we differentiate from them by having local distribution. And we are also focusing on product innovation by using shea butter value-added product that we will be distributing locally within Ghana and the African sub-region, which our competitors are now also doing. And we're also looking forward into product development, whereby shea butter will become a cooking oil, looking at the health benefits in shea butter compared with other products. Shea butter outweighs most of the product. And what we need to do is to really package and communicate by educating consumers on the importance of this product. And most of our competitors in Ghana, both small, medium, and large, are only extensively looking at the export market. And that differentiates us.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so on that note, I'm going to go to our in-house export expert, basically, Mr. Dentu. This is the first person to reference GEPA in their pitch. So over to you.
Hello. Yeah, thanks, Claire. I think you were in my head. I was going to make that first remark. Adam, thanks so much for the presentation and the fact that you had some data from GEPA. That's impressive. I simply want to ask you, Adam, that if I gave you 100,000 Ghana cedis,
yes,
tell me exactly how you are going to use that to scale up.
Yes, with the 100,000 Ghana cedis, one most important thing I'll look in my scalability is arrangement of machinery to process quality product. And we have the product has a boiling and temperature points, we will look forward to have a production line whereby we'll be distributing our shea butter specifically to pharmaceuticals, specifically to cosmetic, and specifically to household usages. And secondly, is that we'll be advancing in product innovation, and we'll be also be building our distribution lines, and also the money will also be used in our marketing and increase of production like raw materials, because with a lot of raw materials we have a lot of returns to really get revenue ongoing. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Great. So next I will go to David Coleman.
Hello, Adams. Well done. It's a simple it's a simple product, but I think in the simplicity it lies opportunity, right? For me, I was looking at the slide where you were talking about all the different ways and all the different groups that you serve. You serve businesses, you serve individuals, you're using it for cooking products.
Is it just me or I can't hear anyone?
Oh, hello? Can I not? Are you hearing me?
Yes, I hear you. I think it's just someone else's. Please go ahead, David.
Yeah. Okay, let me get straight to the point. My point is you offer your product to different markets and in different sizes and to businesses and individuals. Where, if you had to pick one place, one target group, and one form in which you deliver to customers, what would that be? Because I feel like you're trying a lot of different things. Where would you focus your energy if you had to pick one area?
Yeah, we are focusing on the cosmetic.
On the cosmetic
industry. Yeah.
Okay. So when you say cosmetic, you're talking about just
companies that uses shea butter mixed with other essential oil for skin and hair care products.
Okay. Is that for domestic, or is that your international internationalization strategy?
We are looking at the international market.
Okay.
Yes, we are looking at the international market. Because currently we share a company in the America, in the US.
Mm-hmm.
They are into their source natural shea butter, but they are also into product innovation. Through conservation, we had a letter of introduction for them of their interest in our products.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you. So Maurice, if you'd like to go next.
Yeah. I mean, he kept talking about competition, and I didn't hear any of your competitors, like the ones in the markets that are literally taking your market by storm, and what strategies you have to be different from them. Okay, you had them in your slides. Okay. And are all these competitors in the north?
With Ghana Nut Company, it's not fully centralized in the north. It has other parts, Tichima, Savannah Food based in the north. We have Suntaju, based at KG. They are not all based in the north. But we are within our location. We have no company closer to us. Where we are operating the Savannah region. The new company that is yet to come is we are not more closer, but they are still designing to go, and we are confident that
we have it. So just a moment. I see that your biggest competition is Heritage, right? Heritage Share and Nut Enterprise, or that's your company?
That's our company.
That's your company?
Yes, that's our company.
Amazing. Okay, I'll save my questions for probably a later discussion with you going forward. Maybe after here.
Okay, thank you,
Yes,
Maureen.
so we have 1 minute. So one more question, I think, and answer, and then we need to move on.
Yes, Hanan, over to you.
Okay, I just wanted to ask, what's your strategy for finding buyers? I know that you said that one of your unique selling points is that you offer different packaging, but to me, it seems like if you're shipping internationally or even continentally, that they'd want to buy in high volumes. So, and you said that you will do some product innovation and provide different types of products, but it seems like this is something that's already in the market. So I'm trying to understand if you're going to ship internationally or continentally, and they usually buy higher volumes, how are you going to attract buyers and buyers of your product per se, given that there's just so much out there in the market?
From the Ghana Export Promotion Agency, they have a report on last year concerning the production line in the market industry. And one of the key things we learned from the GSA Ghana River Share Alliance, we have a kind of production system that gives the sharebacker inherit properties. Like
Time is up, unfortunately. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Adams, for the great work and the great presentation. So we will be moving on now to our next presenter. So Eliezer Asante Asare, are you here with us this evening?
Hello, yes, I am.
Great.
Good evening.
Glad to have you here. So we'll just get your presentation loaded. And as soon as it is on the screen, we can jump into your pitch. So yes, Alex, if you can please load up Ellie's presentation.
Okay, right on it. Oops.
All right, Ellie, please start when you're ready.
Okay, so when was the last time you shopped groceries from other markets for that matter? How easy was it? How much time did you spend in sourcing those needed items? Did you get a good bargain? How about when you traveled abroad? Were you able to feast on your favorite kinky and tilapia, or kontombria boom, or Kobe? Your parents in Ghana, how easy is it for you to get foodstuffs for them? I have worked in the corporate world for about 8 years, and I can say all these things are stressful. I have always longed for a one-stop shop where I could get all the needed items under one umbrella. And this is why this business was set up, to uniquely serve this purpose. I am Eliezer Asante Asare, and I'm the CEO for this business. My business has 4 main units, but for the purpose of this pitch, I would like to touch on Ellie the Shopper and Ellie's Quick Fixes and Blends. With Ellie the Shopper, what I do is to shop groceries for busy families, aged parents, and busy moms, for which I take a commission of 10 to 20% of the total value. I add an additional service of cleaning, prepping, and repackaging. About my fixes and blends. Hello?
Yes, we can still hear you.
I do the palm extracts, the palm oil, spices, shitter, and granite paste. And for this, I have had positive sales with customers taking some abroad. I also stock shops and other family kitchens as well. I serve 5 to 10 families in a month, and I also stock 2 pharmacies and 1 restaurant. Please, can we go to the 4th slide? At the moment, my service of shopping groceries generates about 2,000 cedis monthly. I'm hoping to increase this by 50% through paid advertisements online and then distribution of flyers. I am also key on exporting to the local markets and in the diaspora as well. The quick fixes, like I said, is giving me an average of 1,005 cedis per month. I am hoping to get FDA certification so that I can expand this to the malls and also do some exportation. The healthy bars and then the catering service is serving corporate clients. And at the moment, we are serving about 80 staff in different institutions. We are also serving and stocking other pharmacies and restaurants as well. Next slide.
This is it.
Okay, so Ellis Mukase has some needs assessments that will help them grow, to help us grow. We need a commercial mill and a juicer so that we can produce more at a shorter time. We need staffing so that we can take on more orders. And also, we are hoping to employ young women between the ages of 23 years and 28 years so that we could train and mentor and build their careers in the food industry. Our food and drugs authorization is key because that is our only mark to the international market. We are hoping that by the end of the year, we could get all our certifications done so that we can export into other markets as well. We need capital injection for bulk stocking so that we can work against inflation and increase our profit margins. A dispatch motorbike is needed for quick and swift delivery of our products to customers. Like I said, next slide, please.
Ellie, unfortunately, the 4 minutes are up.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Great, thank you, Ellie. So I will jump into the members of the jury. Hanan, do you have a question for Ellie?
Yes, it seems like your business model is very, what is it called? Resource intensive, not necessarily in terms of equipment, but in terms of personnel. I feel like this might be significant costs as you scale up. How have you accounted for that in your growth strategy?
Okay, so at the moment we are 3, and then we have 1 contract. And so, like I mentioned in my needs assessment page, we are in need of 2 extra so that we can take up more orders. And so I have a couple of CVs hanging. The only issue is that I have not been able to employ them due to lack of funding. So that is why I look forward to this. So we could employ more women to join in this business.
Okay, but in terms of like motorbike dispatch, just given the fact that you collect products from different areas, and then also dispatch them, and then with your food catering business as well, these are all things that are quite exhaustive. So I just wanted to ask in terms of how is that incorporated into the business model when it's going to be scaled up?
Okay, so
it seems like you might need more people than just 3.
Well, the business has prospects. It has a lot of prospects. And so, like I said, there are other business proposals I have put up, which I hope to share with people as time goes on. But for the purposes of this pitch, I am hoping that 2 staff, in addition to the 3 we have already, can scale up the business to an extent.
Okay, thank you.
Great. So next I will go to Maurice Kashinko, if you'd like to ask a question.
Yeah, I do. I wish I have some time though. Is it Mukas, right? Ellie?
Mukase, Ellis Mukase.
Yeah. What exactly does your business do? Do you buy groceries and give to people, or what? I wasn't really getting it.
Okay, so it's
Briefly,
a one-stop shop for, pardon me?
Briefly, so I can ask my next question.
Yes, so it's a one-stop shop for both raw and processed foods. And I was saying that we shop groceries for busy families. And then because of the relationship we have with the local markets women and some farmers, we are able to shop very clean and wholesome foodstuffs for our customers.
Ellie, are you there?
Yes, please.
So,
Okay.
so how do you reach your customer? So for instance, let's say you have a steady customer base, maybe you know about 10 or 8 or
Yes.
10 or 15 households that shop from you every time. What is your scale-up strategy? How are you able to get more clients to shop for them since you are shopping from? I'm sure these guys are people who are busy and will not have time to go out to the markets to shop. So
I do a lot of social media and I have flyers. And my experience in the corporate world has built some relationships with other corporate people, and those are my targets. So
okay, look at gated communities as well. This is an advice I'm giving to you, gated communities.
yes,
These are things,
I do have.
what
Actually, I have quite a number from the gated communities. Yes.
You have quite a number. And
yes,
you average 1,500 to 2,000 cedis profits every month?
Yes, please.
Okay, and then my last question. You did mention about the fact that you need funding to employ the next people, right?
Yes, please.
So you are asking for the next, let's say, if you win a 3,000 cedi, that's what it's going to go into.
Yes.
My question to you is this, that the $3,000 will run out. So if the $3,000 runs out and you employ more people, what strategy are you putting in place to retain them as staff members?
Okay, so I do corporate lunch and breakfast. Okay, and those are doing quite well. And so I know that with the additional staff and with the kind of model I'm running, I should be able to continually pay them because there'll be a lot of income roping in. So this is just to start up, maybe first month's salary. After there's settlement.
Let the other judges ask the questions. We'll talk afterwards. Okay.
Yes, thank you. Let's move to Eric Young. If you have a question, please.
Well, it's difficult to find a question in this area because I would like to know what you think is your.
Please, can the coordinator move to my next slide where the pictures are shown? Yes. Some of the products, I didn't get the opportunity to display it. Yes.
Okay. So my question is, what is your unique selling point?
I didn't hear that, please.
What is your unique selling point? What is the element that you provide that nobody can provide?
Okay, so we are key on healthy living. And so for every product we source, we make sure that it is from the best of places. And also because when we bring them back, we clean and then we prep and repackage before we sell. It makes it unique. We also don't do adulterations in any of our food products. Talk of the shito, talk of the palm extract, the palm oil, the spices. There's no adulteration whatsoever. And so we are key on these things. And that is what has moved the business up so far.
Okay. So if you had any other product and you were doing the same, I think the impact would be the same, right? You will also manage.
I didn't hear that, please. I can't hear you well, please.
Sorry, what I said is that if you were applying the same process to other kind of products, you will have the same results. I mean, you'll be able to sell more products.
Yes, certainly, please.
Okay. Then it's a question or a remark, but I think that you should try to focus on what's your real business. If your business is to sell those products, or if your business is to help other people to sell those business and sell better with your approach of packaging. But that's just a remark. Yeah.
Okay, if I could just say something. I mentioned I had 4 major units. And so I was just speaking to 2 of the units per the pitch because those have export tendencies. Yes.
Okay.
Thank
you, Ellie.
Thank you.
I'm going to move to Samuel. If you have a question, please go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Claire. I have a whole lot of things running through my mind right now. But at least good presentation. I think I appreciate so much your area of business because it's something that I have spoken to some young people about before, so I appreciate it. But let me ask you, what do you think is the market size of your target, and how much of it do you think you have right now?
The market size of my target. So I am dwelling on the relationships I had when I was in the corporate sector. So at the moment, it's more corporate. And then the corporate also is more of word of mouth, good reviews. And so those are what I'm leveraging on. I didn't hear the second bit well, please.
Okay, so I asked, what do you think is the market size of your target and how much do you have now? I think, just let me end it. I will find you and we'll speak some more, but I think that I pick tidbits of what my fellow jury members said. A bit of focus right now would be very, very good for you. I appreciate that you want to hit the export market, and you have different sectors of your business, but a bit of focus would be good for you because your market is huge, and you need to find a very good scale-up strategy, build up to a certain point before you concentrate on others. But like I said, we'll talk some more maybe after here. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Great. Thank you, Samuel.
30 more seconds for one final question, please.
Okay, please go ahead, David.
Yeah, that's a really tall order. Wow. Yeah, I'm still stuck on this. Super quick. If you had to pick one of the 4 areas of your business to focus on and scale up, which one would it be?
The quick fixes and blends, please.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, great. Thanks to everyone for your excellent questions. And we will now be moving to our next presenter. We're coming towards the end. Thanks to everyone for sticking with us. So next up, we have Veronica Antia. Veronica, are you with us? I know you were having some internet connectivity issues earlier.
Yes, please, I'm here.
Great. Okay, perfect. So as soon as we have your presentation up on screen, we can jump into your pitch. And please be sure to let Alex know when you want to move to the next slide by saying next slide. And you can start whenever you're ready.
Okay, so my name is Satinya Veronica and Vapco Ventures is my business. Vapco Ventures is a social enterprise that impacts lives through weaving. We produce and sell local hand-woven fabrics, and these fabrics are only produced in the northern part of the country, but sold to the other parts of the country and beyond. I founded this business when I realized some key economic challenges in my community, which is where people with disabilities beg on the street, young girls being dragged to early marriages, women giving birth to children without meaningful jobs to take care of them. Yet the region is rich with viable business, including this weaving, which is very profitable that they can easily take advantage of, but due to their low educational backgrounds, they are not able to make good use of these opportunities. Moreover, next, some of these people really want to learn the weaving skill, but they don't have the training fee to go for the training. And some of them have been able to go through the training for 3 good years. By the end of the training, they are not able to acquire the machines to start their businesses on their own. And those that have also been able to start, they are not able to manage and run successful business at the end of the day. Next. So we founded this business to offer free training to this group of people, to employ them at the end of the training, which we've been able to employ 31 employees that we are currently working with. And then we also provide machines to them at the end of the training, those that are willing to go and start their businesses at the end of the day. So we also provide supervision and monitoring to make sure that they start and run successful businesses. Next. We produce varieties of products ranging from the ladies' gloves, men's smocks, ladies' smocks, and we currently have 1,520 customers and retailers who constantly buy from us to resell. at a wholesale price of 220 Ghana cedis. Next. Okay, so we are very unique in the sense that we use the social media to market our products. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because 99% of these fabrics are produced in the northern part of the country by local women who have less knowledge in the use of the social media to attract customers and to retain their customers. So we have the advantage over them with the use of the social media to attract more customers and retailers who constantly come to purchase, buy from us. As a result of that, we've been able to capture majority of the retailers who buy from us constantly. And we make sure that we produce a quality product, and the quality of these products comes from the thickness of it. So we make sure that we produce the quality of our product is assured, which customers come to buy from us and to also refer us to their friends and families to also come and buy from us. We also have an experienced team that have various knowledge in running social projects like this. So we are able to put our minds together to ensure that the objectives of this venture is achieved. Next. So with our financial model, we can make a sale of 174 pieces of fabrics in a year at the average price of 220 Ghana cedis, which can give us a total revenue of 38 Ghana cedis, 38,280 Ghana cedis, with a production cost of 16,484 Ghana cedis, which can give us a profit of 20,915 Ghana cedis. And this profit goes back to the workers in the sense that some of them, we've accommodated them and we pay their accommodation, we pay their utility bills. We also organize workshops for them to enlighten them on some of the things they need to know. And we do the feeding, we help them with the feeding, because these people are vulnerable that if we don't help them with those tasks, they are not able to stay in the work, to learn the work to the end. Next. So with our target customers, we have both the local and the international market. With the local market, we have a majority of retailers who constantly pick from us to resell, and also the general public, the individuals who buy from us. With the international market, we have
sorry to interrupt. Thanks for your pitch. The 4 minutes are up now.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks so much, Veronica. Excellent work. So now we will move into the questions from the jury. So I'd like to start first with Eric Young. If you have a question, please go ahead.
So I don't have a question at this. I don't have the question at this point. I wait until the others ask questions. Thanks.
Okay. Then I will go ahead to David Coleman.
Okay, Veronica, great presentation. I'm very interested in how are you going to become more efficient as you scale? Because at the moment it sounds like your workers are actually using up a lot of the profits, a lot of the income, the revenue that you earn goes back into taking care of them, which is good, because I understand you're a social enterprise. But how are you going to become more efficient as you scale, so that you can scale?
Okay, so initially we started in 2019 with just 5 workers. But as we're moving on, we're making sales alongside, though we're training them and the profit was still going back to them, but we're still making sales out of the products that we're producing at the end of the day. So, and we've been able to finance the business out of that sales we're making. And till now, we've been able to employ 31 of them. So I think that the business is profitable enough that we can actually use the profit, part of the profit, for its growth and to also give back to the people.
Okay, since the previous judge didn't ask his question, let me have a second question. Do you do any direct to consumer sales as well?
Yes, please, we do that as well.
Okay, How does that work? Is this like, do you do like packaging for Christmas? You know, because Africans just we buy cloth, you can just buy the material. Do you work with other partners? How do you do that?
So most of our customers come to buy for their families, especially for this Christmas season. So they come to buy for their families, themselves and the family. So someone can just come and order like 4 pieces of fabrics for herself and the family. So, but the retailers also come to buy in bulk to go and resell.
Okay, I have too many questions. I mean, it's very interesting. That's why. But I'll let other people ask questions as well. Thank you.
Thanks, David. So I'll go ahead to Hanan.
Hi, this is a great presentation, and it's such a really great and unique business idea. I really like it, especially because there's a strong need for it. I'm just wondering if you've thought of maybe reaching out with different partners and institutions to look for other areas, whether they can help you with marketing or funding, because I feel like that's maybe an avenue that can help your business grow as well. Just wanted to see if this is something that you've explored or thought of, and what measures have you thought of to kind of pursue this path?
Hello, I think I didn't get you.
Oh, I was saying that the social enterprise is a really great idea. And I think there's a lot of value in it, and a lot of potential to help scale up the business by maybe getting grants or partnering with different institutions. And I wanted to ask if this is something that you've looked into, and whether you have, what kind of areas have you seen or explored?
Oh, okay. Actually, for now, we've been depending on the sales we make from our production, but we've not actually looked into getting grants from other areas to support. We've been depending on what we produce for this year since we started.
Okay, that's fine. I think this is something that could be of value going forward, especially given the fact that it's a social enterprise and it has a huge impact for a lot of women.
Great, thank you, Hanan. So next I will go to Samuel Dentu. If you'd like to ask a question, please go ahead.
Yes, well done, Veronica. I think you are doing a great job, and you need lots of commendation and push to make it go far. Let me ask you, I know a lot of people who are into the same business. What makes yours unique, and why do you think I should commend or recommend you to others, to others to patronize your business, not your other competition?
Oh, okay. So with our products comes with a very high quality, because from the way we weave it, we make sure that the thickness is there. So our cloths are always heavy. So when we compare our cloths to what is in the market, customers always prefer our fabrics, because we take our time. I make sure I supervise the workers to do the right thing, to make sure that the texture is there, the heaviness is there. So because of this, customers, when they come to buy, they refer us to other people to also come and buy. So most of the times, our social media handles, we mostly use them to just promote the brand, but our customers come from our retailers. So they come to buy and they recommend us to other people. And those who also use our product recommend us to other people. And that is how we get our customers. And talking about we can also talk about the social impact aspect. You can also recommend us to other people, because we are not solely into the profit making, but we are also making impact on the people in the community. So when someone comes to buy from us, the person is not giving us the money, but the person is giving us the money to impact the lives of those people. So you can recommend us to people to come and buy for us so that we can use that sales or that money we'll gather from there to make impact in the lives of these people we are working with, people with disabilities, teen mothers, and then women in our community. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Great.
Hello.
Sorry, my computer is glitching a bit, so I think that Samuel has finished. So then I will invite Maurice to ask the final question.
I think we can move on. It's fine.
Okay, then we will go to our last presenter of the evening. We are at number 7 of 7. So Emmanuel Atokora Manu, it's your turn now. Emmanuel is the founder of iFolk Footwear Company Handmade Limited. Emmanuel, are you here with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Great. Okay. So as soon as your presentation is up on screen, we can get started. So we'll give Alex a second to load that up. Great. Please remember to say next slide when you want Alex to move to the next one, and you can begin whenever you're ready.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Emmanuel Atokora Manu. I am the co-founder and the CEO for iFolk Handmade Limited. iFolk Handmade Limited manufactures giant shoes, bags, belts, sandals, and any fashion accessory for men. The company has envisioned to be the benchmark for excellence in the leather footwear industry. When was the last day you bought a locally made footwear? Have you ever had any problem with locally made footwear? Personally, the company, together with the team, found out that 90% of the locally made footwear lacks durability, and when you wear them, you feel uncomfortable. The aesthetics of the product also, are also uncalled for. And even though these challenges are around the locally made footwear, they are overpriced. And should you even order, it takes you about more than 5 days to receive it. And even when you receive it, you don't even like the way it is packaged to you. So that is the problem we identify to solve that in the leather industry. Next slide. So our team, go to the next slide, the solution. So our team came up with the best fit locally made footwear and bags and belt also as well, with an impeccable aesthetics and also feels comfortable when you wear it for a longer period of time. With all this, having said that, they are priced competitively. Next slide. I'm on the 4th, no, go to the next one. Yes. Our value proposition is to produce leather footwear or leather products with comfort in mind and with you also in mind. What you can find from our product is the soft lining that cushions your soles and gives you the opportunity and the chance for you to feel at ease wearing the shoes. Next slide. Our company targets the male population in Africa within the ages of 10 years to 90 years. And also these people, and also that's are found within the low and middle income earning sphere. From the current findings of the Allied Market Research, the findings came out that $365.5 billion is the market value for the entire global footwear industry. And out of that, Africa is taking an opportunity, or Africa is not taking advantage of that opportunity. Africa has a market value share of just 31 billion. So you can see that there's an opportunity and there's potential in that market or in that industry. Currently, we've segmented our market in the demographic way. In fact, most of our customers are found in the capital of Ghana, and also the larger part of our customer base is also found in the second largest city in Ghana, which is Kumasi. Currently, we've been able to achieve 350 customers who buys from us at least 6 months and at most 12 months. The company
Emmanuel,
is yes.
the time is up. Thank you very much for your pitch.
Okay.
Thanks, Emmanuel. If you want to close with 1 point, make it now. I'll give you 10 seconds. Okay, too late. All right, so we go to the jury. Let's start off with Maurice. Do you have a question?
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved to see images of the products in the slides. Do you have them? Okay.
That is the last part.
Are you exporting the? Okay. Are you exporting the shoes, and if so, to which country so far, and how often do you sell them? What's the market outside the country? How does it look like?
Well, we've been exporting to few countries in Africa, and it's actually not too much. It comes seldomly, and it's usually by individual orders. Yes.
Okay, let me just allow the other jury, because of time, to ask the question.
Okay, sure. Hanan, would you like to ask a question?
Okay.
Nothing for me. Maybe at the end I'll come back with one.
Okay, sure. Then I will go to David Coleman.
Yes, thank you. Good. Hi, well done. I'm glad that somebody asked to see the shoes. Are all these shoes made by you and the bags?
Yes.
Is this your store in Accra?
No, this is my store in Kumasi.
This is a store in Kumasi.
We haven't had a shop in Accra yet.
Okay, so all the shoes that we see here and all the bags are made by you.
Yes.
Okay, this is relatively what I think. The first point to be made is just you should display your shoes almost on probably every slide almost to give us an idea of the quality. What you mentioned a whole laundry list of issues that customers have, but you didn't actually specifically address how you go about addressing these. How do you make sure that they're more durable? What are the designs that you think are effective in the market, the ones that you're focusing on? I mean, yeah, I didn't really, I heard the problem, but not so much the solutions. The delivery time and all of that.
Yes, so we are usually focused on, having a perfect delivery fulfillment to our customers. And one of the problem I identified was the uncomfortable feeling you have when you wear other brands. So we are addressing that by providing breathable insoles within our shoes to give you enough ventilation when you wear it over a long period of time. Yes. And when it comes to delivery, we've partnered with almost all the former courier agencies in Ghana. Talk of DHL, UPS, and other courier agents. Yes.
Okay, and all of this brings the cost of the final cost to the consumer, makes it relatively high. So who is your target?
So we are targeting the male population in Africa, who falls, as I said, within the ages of 10 years and 90 years, and as well found within the low and middle income earning sphere. Yes.
Looking, sorry if I'm hogging this, but looking at your store, the quality of shoes, did you say between the ages of 10 and 19 years old?
Yes. We mostly
are those
get
people who
others.
can afford this quality and the delivery, because DHL and all of these, they're not cheap, so it looks like a premium brand. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that is how it looks like, but then it shouldn't scare you. That is how we've package ourselves to the world. But then our prices are still within our target group.
Okay. Well, there's a lot to discuss there. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you, David. So I will go to Samuel Dentu. Please go ahead if you have a question.
Maybe to help Emmanuel, let me try to mention to David that he meant 10 to 90. I think he thought you had 19.
Okay, thank you. I heard 19.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, David, Emmanuel, my question to you would be, do you know your current business performance? I mean, I would love to hear a bit more about how your business is doing right now.
Yes, everything is
going on. In terms of the numbers. No, in terms of the numbers.
Yes. So in 2015, we had a revenue of $1,666.70 US. And as of now, we've able to grow and increase it exponentially to $23,165.55 US. There is always demand for our product, and there is always, in fact, our demand is always higher than our supply. That is what I can say.
Oh, and in terms of profitability?
Yes. So that we have an average profit of 50 cedis on each product, and it's been doing so well for us. Yes.
Okay. Cool. I'm done.
Okay, great. So I believe Eric, the last question is to you.
Yeah. Thank you. So I would like to ask, so you're in Ghana, and if I do remember, I think that 5 or 6 years ago, there was a company was doing local shoes that have been quite popular in Ghana. Do you remember the name of this organization?
A company. How many years now, please?
I mean, like 5 years ago, 5 years, 6 years ago. I think that they were very popular. I think even at that time, they had like at the prison also was talking about their shoes. There was a
Hosman shoes.
Yes. Okay. So, what did you learn from the experience of this guy building his business of shoes?
Yes. So what I learned was, before you can create or make noise about your product, or before you can create a larger noise or awareness about your product, you have to work on your volumes first. If you are not able to produce more to meet the demand, why do you market yourself? Why do you make the noise about your product? Making noise can be, in fact, recommendation may come out of your good work, out of the quality products you are producing. So, but then there's no need for you to move from concentrating on volumes to higher market advertisement.
So I think that you should try to apply what you've learned from also another perspective, which is to have a plan how you're going to grow your business and bet on the marketing. Because I think that it's interesting when people have already done the journey and that you can have the possibility to, if you have a chance to talk with them or to understand their journey and to grow expertise from them, it makes sense to do that and implement it in your business plan and in your strategy to develop it. And I haven't seen that because I haven't seen the marketing as being an amplifier and the potential to grow your business, to continue to grow your business. So that's what I wanted to attract your attention on, and so that next you can really think about how you grow your business. That's it.
Great, thank you for that.
We have time for only one more quick question, please.
Perfect.
Will you expand ladies' shoes? Ladies need nice shoes as well.
Yes, so we'll consider that.
Okay, yes, they're too beautiful to not offer to the ladies. They're very beautiful shoes. I might buy some when I come to Ghana, hopefully.
I'll be grateful.
As presents, yes.
Great. So Maurice, do you have a last question, or are we good? I will take silence as a sign that we are all good. So that is the end of our pitching round. For everyone that is here, if you can give a big virtual round of applause to all the pitchers using your reactions or sharing it in the chat. Amazing job to all the presenters. It may look easy, but it's really hard and it's really tough to do it in 4 minutes. So thanks to all of you for giving this your maximum effort. And we know that, you know, you put a lot into it and there's always room to grow. So thanks to everyone for your incredible work. Now I'd like to ask the jury to finalize their scores. And in that time, I'm going to introduce our very special VIP guest for tonight that we're thrilled to have here to be presenting the awards to the winners this evening. So Alex, if you'd like to stop sharing your screen, I will present our special guest. So we're thrilled to have here tonight the CEO of GEPA, the Ghana Export Promotion Authority, Dr. Afua Asare. Thank you so much for joining us this evening and showing your support to the youth of Ghana. Briefly for Dr. Asare's introduction, she is a corporate and cross-cultural trainer and strategy enthusiast, known for her extensive knowledge in integrative communications and organizational development. She has 28 years worth of management experience working in a variety of corporate environments. She brings an in-depth wealth of experience to her role as the chief executive of the Ghana Export Promotion Authority. She sits on a number of academic and corporate boards, such as the African Leadership Academy, South Africa, IE Advisory Board for IE University in Madrid, Spain, the Ghana Telecom University College Ghana, World Business Angels Investment Forum, Ghana Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ghana Advisory Board on Trade and Investment Support, Institution of ITC, Ghana Exim Bank, Venture Capital Trust Fund, and Data Protection Agency Ghana. Wow, what an accomplished woman. We are so thrilled to have you here. She is also, just to close out, listed as a Nobel in the West African Nobles Hall of Fame, and top among the many other awards Dr. Asare has received are the 2019 Women in Transformational Leadership Governance Category Award and 2020 Honoree Glitz Ghana Woman of the Year, awarded for her excellence in public service. Welcome, Dr. Asare. Thank you for being here.
Good evening and thank you. It feels funny when you are listening to all of those and everybody's expecting so much from you with all of those accomplishments, but it's just me, simple me. Listening to all the participants, I felt so excited, and I can see how Ghana Export Promotion Authority can actually be of help to most of them. I will therefore entreat them to come and join the GEPA family. So I'm excited to be here this evening, and even more excited about the opportunities our youth have access to, thanks to digitalization and the support ITC provides to empower youth businesses. A huge congratulation is also in order for the top 7 that have been selected to pitch before investors and the jury for a financial prize and access to additional support from ITC. I call you all champions for even getting this far out of 20 applicants. It's not easy, as you have realized. What rarely comes to mind when I mention digitalization and support for youth is I recently launched GEPA Impact Hub, which is a technology-driven trade information library, providing incredible resources, some from International Trade Center, to empower young entrepreneurs and SMEs to become more competitive and connected to international markets. We have even made it more convenient for them by having 3 of our key stakeholders within the same trade information library to save time and for the ease of doing business. So we have the Ghana Standards Authority, the Food and Drugs Authority, and the Plant Protection and Regulatory Services. Very soon, we will also have a partner that does packaging, also sitting in this very Impact Hub. I commend ITC's YEA community for its role in supporting youth-led ventures and can only ask for more of such programs to build capacities such as that of the Kumasi Hive. Ghana Export Promotion Authority will lend you all the support we can by providing you access to facilities such as the Ghana Export Promotion Authority Impact Hub to expand your exemplary work and enable you to generate more jobs for your communities. Once again, congratulations to you and all the best to the best pitcher. May the best person that pitch win. And I will also want to encourage you to make conscious effort to come to Ghana Export Promotion offices anywhere in Ghana near you. We have them in the 8 regions, and you can visit any of our offices. And if you have issues, just talk to them to support you. You have all done very well, and with a little support, I know that you'll be export ready. Take advantage of our export school as well. And we know that you can be prepared to propel your business into the international arena. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Asare, for your support. It's really meaningful to hear you speak so highly of supporting the youth. And indeed, this is just the beginning. And you heard it here first from Samuel Dentu and Dr. Asare. Take advantage of all that GEPA has to offer. They're there to support you. They want to support you in getting export ready and in exporting your products to the world. So let's go ahead. I think we can move forward with announcing our winners. David, if you can play some exciting music, because we want to make this as exciting as possible. I hope you've got that, David, if you can confirm.
You're not talking to this David, are you?
No, sorry. David from Kumasi Hive. And I believe Dr. Asare has the lineup in her WhatsApps now, so she can announce them. Let me just make sure that David also has them. All right, I think we are ready to announce the winners. David, if you can just confirm that you're all ready.
Hi, Claire. I'm almost ready.
Okay.
I'm almost ready.
All right, we'll just keep dancing here. That's fine, no problem. Actually, now that we have this break, I might ask everyone in the audience, can you please post in the chat who your winner is? Who was the best presenter for you? If everyone who's still here can post their crowd favorite, we'd love to hear who you think should take home the top prize today. So let us know in the chat. All right, great. I see some answers coming in. Excellent, excellent. Keep it coming. Great. Okay, lots of different responses here. That's great. All right, I think, David, are you ready? Yeah, actually, that's a great suggestion. David from Kumasi, if I can ask you to turn down the music while you're preparing the slides. Maybe the judges, if you have any general feedback, general commentary that you wanted to share, then you can give some takeaway pointers for the audience to, or sorry, not the audience, but the presenters to work on going forward. I don't know, David Coleman, if you had a point that you wanted to make that all the presenters could work on.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Thanks, Claire. First of all, everybody did amazingly well. It's a lot harder than it looks. I've done this a couple of times. I've had people, blank out in the middle of presentations. So it's not to be taken lightly, and there's a lot of pressure on, right? But it's also, what I would say is that, once the being efficient with the slides and being efficient with the words, some people, and I understand, maybe it's your first time, they tended to sometimes rush through. And it is actually better in my experience as a marketer and having done these several times, to slow down and make sure that your audience actually understands the few points that you're trying to make exceptionally well. It's better to make a few points very well than a lot of points very, badly. Nobody made a lot of points very badly, but I'm just saying, the calmer you are as you talk through this, it's really, really much better to get your points across. I also think that
Babe, I'm coming in. I'm coming.
Okay.
No, but it's fine. It's fine. David, you can finish your point. Please go.
Okay, sure. Okay, and I think one of the things that I didn't hear maybe enough of, I have two more points, is it wasn't so super clear that everybody had really reached product market fit, like that they had that they understood who their customers were. When your target audience is 10 to 90, that is rather broad. You really want to understand the psychographics, the demographics. All of these things matter, because as a Ghanaian, it's really important to me that we put our best foot forward once we do go out. So I would hate for us to out that are premature. We want to give them the best possible chance by the time they get out there. So I'm offering my services. I have a group of 50 mentors who are happy to help. And Adams, Heritage Shiabata is already working with we'll be working with one of the mentors from our group. So well done to everybody.
Great. Thanks, David, for those key takeaways. I think we are ready to announce the winners now, but maybe if everyone wants to stay on at the end, I can allow the other jury members to give their kind of key takeaways as well. Since we are already over time, I'm going to move into the award presentations. So David Amfo, are the slides ready?
Yes, Claire, the slides are ready. I'm good.
Okay, so I will pass it over to Dr. Asare to please announce our winners from the second runner-up first. Oh, Dr. Asare, you're muted.
Yep, here to do the honors. And the second runner-up is
Where's the window, sir?
the second runner-up is Adam Mohammed, Sana Heritage Share and Nuts Enterprise.
Hey.
Yay! Great job, Adams.
Great job. Well done, Adam. And the first runner-up is Veronica Atinya, Vapco Ventures. Well done, Veronica.
Great job. Great job, Veronica. Congratulations, you won $1,500.
And the winner is Prince Agbata Koliba.
Yay. Woo.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
Well done. Well done, all of you.
Great job. Great job, Prince. So
is done.
Perfect. So thank you so much, Dr. Asare. I don't know if you have any words of wisdom to give to Prince. Moving forward.
So Prince and all the participants, I'm looking forward to seeing you at GEPA. Register with Ghana Export Promotion Authority. Pass through our school. Let us build you up and help you get to the next level. That's all I can say. It doesn't take so much. We will expose you to the world when we know that you are ready. So please don't hesitate to contact any of our offices in the 8 regions, 8 original regions. Thank you.
Great. Congratulations, Prince. So we'd like to first allow the jury to share their thoughts on why they think you're the best pitcher tonight. And then we will allow you to give some closing remarks, some takeaways. So jury members, if there's any words of wisdom or confidence boosters that you'd like to share with Prince, please go ahead in any order. Anyone who wants to share.
Okay, if I may.
Please go ahead.
Okay. Congratulations, Prince, and congratulations to all the pitchers. I think you all did great. I think a lot has been said by Dr. Asare already, and we wouldn't belabor it, but I mean, be encouraged that you're on the right path, and then approach us to support you as much as we can. But to Prince and Koliba, I think that, I mean, I would just say that there was so much clarity in what you are doing. It's a very promising area. I mean, you remember that I said that you are not pushing yourself enough. I think that the space is really, really big. There is competition, but I think if you stay passionate and stay with your strategy and even do more, I think the sky would be your limit, as we say. So good job. Like I said, I particularly liked your scale up strategy, and I would love to have a conversation with you in future on even how to make it work better. So congratulations and congratulations to all the pitchers. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any other jury members want to say any words? Please go ahead.
Can I go? Oh, please. Who's going? Am I the one?
Please go ahead, Morris.
Yeah, great. Yeah, congratulations to everyone. I'd say it's been an interesting journey. To Prince, I say kudos. You know, you had very, very good points, and I like the fact that you had built your business to a point where your ask is more scalable than just something that would, you know, make you, you know, gain some points just for the next few months. And I really like that. Very few entrepreneurs really gain traction and have that huge an ask, in my experience. And also, having worked in the recycling industry for about 4 years, I can understand the stress and the hassle you go through every day to get the kind of things that you're doing done every single day. So hats off to you, and good job in your pitching. I mean, though it was 4 minutes, we are very concise and direct to the point, and I think it was interesting. Good job.
Thank you so much, Morris. Thank you.
Eric, please go ahead.
Yes. Well, I think Prince, I've been following your journey now for a couple of years, so I think that it's good, and I'm glad to see that it's developing with some challenges. Of course, it's a journey of an entrepreneur, but I'm glad to see that it's developing. And obviously, you have a business which is a very, very good combination of responsible business, a little bit of technology, a little bit of, you know, recycling, everything, that all the ingredients that people like. So congratulations for this and for ending up first. I'd like to say to the others that I think that pitching it's the best test that you can have, because it forces you to be concise and try to get to understand what people in front of you like, and look to I'm trying to look to your business, and that and this experience is very, very valuable, because for the next time that you're talking to your partners, you'll know precisely where to put your effort, and I think that this is already a reward for everyone to be able to do that. So that's what I wanted to say. There was some business that I really like from a social point of view, and some from the investment, like a commercial point of view. And so congratulations for everyone for getting up to this round. Thank you.
I just wanted to say well done, everyone. It was a really tough call, but everyone did such an amazing job. I was really blown away by all the presentations and the business models that you have and all the effort and work that you've put into it. It really shows, and I'm really excited to see where you all take your businesses. And I wish you guys all the best. And it's been a pleasure hearing about your experiences, and good luck on your journey.
Thank you, Hannah. Thanks.
Great. So Prince, now it's over to you for some closing remarks. Anything you want to say? Anything you forgot to mention in your pitch? Now is the time. The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. First of all, I just want to say that the recycling business is really very capital-intensive business. It's true that we have raised some good amount of money, but also in as much as we're raising money, it's also massively capital intensive. And I do want to assure us that the project will be definitely the $3,000 is going to be put into the ocean recovery project for plastic recovery at the estuaries. And we'll be happy to launch it and invite Yi community and Kumasi Hive, hopefully as soon as that is done. And I want to thank everyone. I'm looking forward to joining the Export Promotion Council. Interestingly, we've been exporting, but we've not. We always make sure we do FOB and our agent handles it, and we didn't really get around joining the agency. So we're looking forward to meeting with Dr. and the team at the Expert Promotion. Thank you, everyone, and to my colleagues, thank you so much. I'm really grateful. Thank you.
Thanks, Prince, and congratulations again. Your hard work and effort really showed off. And yeah, we look forward to supporting you along this journey, we being ITC and the YAY community, and in continuing to link you with other experts and with other partners that can help you in this journey. So thank you to all our amazing jury members. I know we're super over time this evening. I really appreciate all of you for sticking with us and for making time for young entrepreneurs. It's so important to see that you're providing your insights and helping them to continue to grow and expand their skills. Thank you to Kumasi Hive for carrying out this acceleration program and being an excellent partner on the ground and through working with us through thick and thin. The young team there, your commitment and your effort was really phenomenal. So thank you for continuing to answer Jenny and my WhatsApp texts at all hours of the night and day. And with that, I think we can close out this YAY Boost Program Ghana final pitch event. I will just ask Alex if there's any last remarks on that you would like to give on behalf of Kumasi Hive. Please go ahead.
Okay. So good evening once again, and thank you everyone. Thank you ITC for the opportunity to be the very first hub in Ghana to host the YAY Boost program. I would also like to, wish all our startups well, and also the partners, the sponsors, and everything that you do. We wish you well in your future ventures. I would like to extend my congratulations to the winners of the very first cohort of the YAY Boost program. I encourage you to build your ambitions and businesses, and be assured that Kumasi Hive, ITC, and its partners will join you on your innovation journey and growth story. So thank you very much, and I wish you all the best.
And with that, thanks everyone. Have a great night, and we'll see you for the next Boost program final pitch. Have a good evening. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.